Hey, it's Reed from Emerald Lotus, a website that shares free weekly tarot resources. This week I'm very happy to announce that my camera is finally fixed, so this is now back to normal. I feel great about it. The phone was fine, but I just feel like the volume and everything just wasn't it. So I'm very happy to be back here with my camera, and today we are going to be doing an unboxing of a beautiful deck called the Moon Witch. So let's get into this. So Moon Witch is a deck by Cosmic Valeria. Now, if you don't know her Instagram, honestly, let's take a second. Let's take a second and scroll through her Instagram. She has one of the most beautiful Instagram accounts I've ever seen. I've followed her for quite some time. Honestly, just such good vibes. She's always in the bathtub, making beautiful baths that I would spend money to take, and her account is honestly just so flawless. So she has a website as well where she sells ritual baths and other things, but she recently came out with this Moon Witch Oracle, which I'm very excited to take a look at. So she says that this deck was inspired by the exploration of divine feminine and the source of her powers, which is the moon. So the deck has 42 cards divided into 4 suits. She says that each card offers a ritual or a spell to strengthen your connection to your higher self and inner witch while deepening your spiritual practice and allowing you to see things more clearly. It also came with some beautiful little extras in my order as well. Here's a photo. And she wrote me a nice little handwritten message, so cute. I'm sure she had plenty of orders, so the fact that she took time to do this is really amazing. We also got a beautiful sticker and then a print as well. The box is such a fabulous quality. It has the foil on the box. The box itself looks like a piece of art, so I just can't wait to see what's on the inside. We see Moon Witch on the inside, and then we jump right into the guidebook, which also has the gold foil. This is a very thick guidebook. So she offers some oracle spreads that you can use, and then we have the actual card. So this is great for anyone wanting to become more familiar with the lunar phases. Anyone that works with the moon, this would be great. So there's also ritual baths in here as well, different activities that you can do. Lots of ritual baths, which is very on brand for for her, because her Instagram account is very, very much about ritual baths. So that's super cool to kind of get into how she creates her baths and just learn from somebody who obviously knows what they're doing when it comes to baths. I mean, come on. So let's take a look at this deck. I'm so excited, and we will come back to the guidebook once we flip through the deck to see how the guidebook reads. Like, I just can't get over how beautiful the details are on the deck. Oh wow, okay, so this is the inside of the box as well. So here's the beautiful artwork, so lovely. And then we also have the matte foil. It's like a gold foil, but it's a matte, so it's not really foil. I guess it's more of a shimmer gold. And the deck itself is standard oracle card size. I would say this is in comparison to a standard tarot card. So it's really not that much bigger than a standard tarot card, definitely like an oracle card size. And the deck itself is matte, completely matte. There isn't a laminate on it at all, but the cardstock is quite thick, and it feels like it's really gonna last and hold up as well. So this is actually the back of the cards, which is really surprising. I definitely thought they were going to be black just based on the box and everything, but they're actually made white. But then we get the dark cards on this side, so that's really interesting. Very much like polarity with the moon phases as well. So let's take a look at these. You guys already know I'm going to be posting these cards on my Instagram stories all the time because they're just so fabulous. My goodness, the artwork is incredible. These definitely also remind me of Dreamy Moons decks as well. So if you like this style of artwork, definitely check out Dreamy Moons. Very similar, but different. I think I actually like this artwork a little bit better than Dreamy Moons. I'm not gonna lie, I just feel like it has such beautiful detail. I love the gold foil, and I love the addition of color mixed with the black. It's really pops. It's so cool. So we're seeing a lot of goddess energy in here as well as lunar, which would make these also incredibly perfect for an altar. Even if you didn't want to use them as an actual oracle deck, they would be wonderful as an altar decor or an offering in your ritual. Wow. Okay, so this also is stepping away from goddess and lunar phases, and now we're getting into just different oracle type messages, which I really love. I feel like that adds another layer to this deck as well, makes it wonderful for reading with, and just a lot of other things. Like it's a multi-purpose deck at this point with the variety of cards. I love that. Oh, this one is beautiful. I love how the borders change in every card as well. Okay, so these are definitely, okay, sorry, this took me a little while to catch on here. Sometimes I'm a little slow. So these are obviously the different suits that we had mentioned before. So the border is giving away what suit the cards are. So we have suit 1, which is, I'm assuming the moon one. Suit 2 must have been the goddess one because that was where we saw all of the goddesses by name. Suit 3 is considered, what we're in right now, suit 3, is considered insight cards. So these are witchy wisdom cards that provide guidance, invoke healing, encourage inspiration, and help to quiet external noise so you can hear your inner voice and intuition. So that is suit 3 with the insight cards. Then, like I said, we had the goddess card, which helps you connect with them and understand the goddesses, reconnect with your own inner goddess. This second suit is also titled connection cards. And then we have action cards that are the moon cards that we saw first off that have the different moon phases on them. So they're an invitation to reflect and examine all aspects of your life. I will continue to flip through and I'll mention it once we get to the final suit. Sorry, I got so wrapped up in how beautiful they are that I didn't even notice that we were going through the different suits. The type of thing always goes over my head when I first look at a deck because I just love to look at the artwork and the cards themselves. So me doing unboxing isn't always the best idea because sometimes I miss crucial information for you guys. So you'll have to let me know if you'd rather me do a first look unboxings on my channel, like where I actually open it and show it to you for the first time and I look at it for the first time, or would you rather that I unbox it on my own, I take a look at the cards, I play with them a little bit so that when I give a review of them, I have a better opinion and I can explain the deck a little bit better. You'll have to let me know which one you prefer. There's something very fun about opening it on camera, but also it might be a little more useful to have deck reviews rather than deck unboxings. So you'll have to let me know. It's definitely a very positive oracle deck, very uplifting. It seems that every single card has been very positive and affirming as well. So it would be really wonderful if you were going through a period of healing or you just wanted a very gentle deck to work with, not something that's gonna rip your heart out. I know you guys know what I mean. So here we are now at the, I believe this is the 4th suit, which has the cards sign, yes, and no. So this suit only has a few cards at the end. So the difference is that the suit before it, although the borders look quite similar, they are different as well. So not that the suits really matter, but that is just the way that the deck is organized. I probably won't pay attention to it, but it's nice that she did that in case you wanted to use the deck for different purpose or just if you wanted to pay attention to the suits, you have an option. I like that. Keeps it organized nicely without needing to put numbers on the deck. Very beautiful. So that was our first glance at this fabulous deck. I am going to shuffle this up and we will see what card we get and check out the guidebook. Okay, so let's see. First quarter. So in actuality, the first quarter isn't actually happening for a couple of weeks in the actual moon phase, lunar phase, but let's see what this message has to say about my inner realm. So here is the message in the guidebook, and let's take a look at what it has to say. It is time to commit. You are being called to commit to your goals fully, 100%. It's time to go all in. The moon in her first quarter is an intoxicating beauty with half of a disk floating in the night sky. The visible half of the first quarter moon represents actions, decisions, confidence, and commitment. The visible dark side represents challenges. Challenges and every little bump in the road are an important part of the journey, so keep moving forward despite any obstacles or fears that may arise. You never know if something is a real challenge. It might be the universe playing with you and testing your commitment. So commit, give it everything you have, be unstoppable, do not doubt yourself. And the ritual that accompanies this card is called Daily Planning Ritual. To stay on track with your intentions and commitments, write yourself a daily to-do list and cross off things as you complete them. You will experience a sense of satisfaction as you witness your list dwindle with every accomplishment. Keep track of your hard work, reflect on your achievements. So, beautiful message from the guidebook. Very, very relevant to me right now. Absolutely. I totally resonate with that. I also love that planning ritual. That's so beautiful. I'm very excited to dive into this further and explore this deck a little bit more. Highly recommended so far. And if you want to, I will have this deck linked below and how you can purchase it. And also, you should absolutely follow Cosmic Valeria on Instagram because her account is so wonderful and it's just so beautiful to see the way that she lives her life. So go check her out, check this deck out if you're curious about it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.